Welcome back, Stasa23 here, back again with some knife therapy, and today I'm gonna go through pretty quick some of my favorite gear that I've been either using for a long time and it's stood up, or stuff that I find very useful and I see it being part of my EDC for the foreseeable future. So let's go through my lights real quick. Some of my favorites, y'all have seen this one many times on my pocket dumps. That is the Mech Army X1S in Thai. Main thing I like about it is I can throw it on my neck, throw it around my neck, and you don't even feel it's there. And it pumps out 130 lumens at this tiny little light, and it has a USB charging port in the inside right there. But this guy runs 40 bucks, and that's pretty expensive for such a small light. So I did pick up another version that's half the price, and I don't have the carry time on it yet, but I've heard plenty good things. Is the Olight i1R EOS. This is in aluminum, same output with the 130 lumens. This one's 20 bucks, and same, you twist it. You have two settings, a low and a high, and you get the 130 lumens. It's got the USB charging port, and let's see, next to each other. The Mech Army is a little bit slimmer, but I mean, really, I'm trying it out on my keychain, but it looks like, let's see, yeah, look how much longer the Mech Army is. So they're about the same weight, but, you know, comparable. And Olight makes great products. This also came with the Olight, the charging. So there you go. All right, let's get into the next thing. Those are my two most carried, and this is one I picked up at Blade Show that has been getting a lot of carry time just because I don't need something most of the time that has 1,000 lumens or nothing, just something small and compact. And that is the, this one's the 4.7's collaboration with, there's the logo of Prometheus Design Works. Like I said, I picked it up at Blade Show, nice pocket clip. This is the Preon 1. I love that it has a tail click on it. That's the only thing that I don't love about these little lights, but there's a little, you know, that doesn't bother me as much as the bigger lights. This guy is just 100 lumens, pretty much all I need for my average day-to-day task. I do have brighter lights. You know, if I'm going to walk the dog, this is usually the light I carry, the Nightcore MT10C. It pumps out, I think, 1,000 lumens. It's nice and bright, and it has my tail click. But just talking about the stuff I carry the most, I think this guy runs, I got it for $30 at Blade Show. I think they run from 30 to 40 bucks. One cool thing is it takes one AAA, easy to get a hold of AAA batteries. So there are my lights. Let's go into tools. I like carrying, you know, pocket tools along with my folders. These quick ones, these are pretty expensive, so it's not stuff that I really recommend, but if you want something a little bit higher end, you got the Big Idea Designs razor knife with the cap lifter right here, your hex wrench right there. You got a flat head and a scraper and a lanyard hole. These operate by, you push that little frame, it's like a frame lock, and that's the only thing I don't like about this one. It's the mechanism for me. I don't know if it's just this one is hard to mess with, and you know, you're dealing with a razor blade. And this one also has a magnet behind it that kind of makes it hard to push it in and out. So this one's not my favorite, but I do carry it a good bit just because it has this pocket clip. But I don't think it came with this. The original owner added this. Nice little touch. This is, I think it runs $60 to $70 on Amazon. This is a very well refined one, but very, very expensive just because of the name. And that is the Rexford Rut, designed by Todd Rexford, custom knife maker. This was a present from Christmas, and this was a Blade HQ exclusive with that 3D pattern on there. These are very expensive. It has that same little mechanism. I like this one a lot more because it's very smooth, and it's two-handed open to pull it out, but you just pull that back and it's not going anywhere. Now, it does rattle a good bit in the open and closed position. You have your cap lifter, your flat head, your scraping device, you know, same things. But these can run, I think, the cheapest, I think 120. I think this one costs like 180. I would have never paid that for this. But it is well refined. Everything's nice and chamfered. I think he makes these in-house in his shop. So there you go. Now, the budget version of those two that I use a lot in my shop is this cheap Gerber EOS. I always forget which way to open it because it looks like it would be open like this because of that curve, but it's like this. I like how it's got this finger guard right here. I get a nice purchase on there. It's a liner lock. I mean, this one's stout, but I've heard some people say that the liner locks are not the best. They have two versions, one with these holes that lightens it up a little bit and one without. The only knock I have on this, if you were going to be carrying this, around town, like I would be with these, the only way, there's no quick change on this razor blade. You actually have to unscrew this to be able to pull it out. That would be cool if they had some sort of quick change mechanism. But also, when I'm out and about, I don't carry spare razor blades anyway, so that's not really a big deal. This guy, I think it's like $6 on Amazon, and I think it's well worth that price tag, especially if you like carrying something like this. So if you have to cut on something that you don't want to destroy, a $400, $200 knife or something like that, good idea there. Next tool, I think everybody should own at least something in this nature. This is the Victorinox A-Locks Mini Champ. This one runs $48. The plastic version runs $36 on Amazon. Just excellent. I use the scissors all the time. You got a screwdriver right there. You can look it up. It's got two blades on this guy. The scissors I use all the time. And this is another thing I love. This is the Tech Accessories P7 danglers. They're not super cheap, but I hate stuff floating around in my pocket, so this allows you to clip it to the inside of your pocket like a knife. Great tool. Can't recommend these enough. The A-Locks is just nicer. It feels a little bit more stout. That's just me. Next tool I've gotten tons of use from, stays in my shop most of the time. That is the Leatherman Micra. I love the Micras. It has a good pair of scissors on there. These scissors are nice. They cut well. They're just a little bit more robust than these scissors, and the bigger ones too. You got all kinds of tools in here. You can check that out if you want to online. These run $30. And if you want a cheapo one, I don't really recommend this one that much, but I do use it. This is the Gerber clutch, and they got the Gerber dime. Now, this is my dedicated, or as of late, my dedicated crab peeler. I crack my crab claws with this, and because these are not the most, they bend pretty easily, but for what it's worth, I think I bought it for $13, and it's got a knife and some tools in there, but they're very hard to get out. Not the best for, I would go with the Leatherman Juice before I went with this, spend the extra money for the extra quality, and I would definitely recommend this over this too, but I don't know. I think somebody gifted this one to me. All right. That's my tools. And my favorite pen as of late. I've been using this pen. Love it, love it, love it. The Pokka pen. This one's in the Cryptek color pattern. Makes a full-size pen. Super lightweight. I bought this clip that you can buy that they sell as well. Perfect for taking notes. While we're talking about notes, I use the Write in the Rain pen. The main reason why I bought the clip is because I like to clip my pen to the Write in the Rain pen so I don't lose it, because I'm good at losing stuff. But these Pokka pens are awesome. The standard color, just like your green, your blue, and yellows, just like solid colors. You get a 3-pack for $8.45. So they're disposable pens, very cheap. And to get one of these in this color is $4.95, and the clip's $3.45. And also, I'll try to leave a link. I have a $10 off coupon code for if you want to go buy some of these. And if I forget, JT's Knife Life, he has a link on his too. But y'all just let me know if I forget to mention it. I'll put it down there. And let's get into my leather pouches. I love nice leather work, and my first one is probably, I don't know, well, it's my favorite because I've carried it the most, and that is my Battleground Leather slip sheath out of bison leather. I love this bison leather because it's very supple. As you see, it goes like that around my thigh, so I don't can't tell it's in my pocket, and it doesn't like wiggle like that. It's very, very soft. I usually keep my line steel round head in there. Nice knife. And I'll usually rotate that out with some other slip joints as well. And I usually keep the Preon in there as well if it's not clipped to the pocket. Next one is the pocket slip by Scout Leather. Another well manufactured leather goods. I got a pocket pin in there, and I think this is Cadet maybe. And I also swapped that out with my GEC Lick Creek as well. Excellent sheath. This is that minimal lightweight carry. Also, usually if I'm going to carry this in the pocket, like I said, I don't like stuff floating around the pocket. Picked up this Collector Knives pocket slip because it has this pocket clip on there. It fits the Leatherman Micra perfectly. I had a lanyard on there. My dog ate it, just like the slip. So that works good. And now you can see why I like to keep that lanyard on there, because if not, sometimes it can be hard to get it out of there. But these are nice slip sheaths. They have a lot of awesome slip sheaths at Collector Knives. And here's one that I won the other day in an Instagram giveaway that somebody tagged me. It says tag a few friends, and the person on Instagram, I think the company that makes it is Tale of Knives, at Tale of Knives. I'll try to leave a link down. I'll do a review of this soon. But another one that's super supple leather. It fits he has a couple of different versions of this. He has one like this. He has one with the pocket like this with a pin pocket that's closed at the bottom that comes down to here. But this is what I was looking for, and he put that cool pattern in there, that diamond pattern. I think it's really neat. Burnished the edges on there. If you want to tie something to that, I don't know. I don't really understand what those are for. But another one that I could see working great. I just got it the other day, so see how it works. I got my ZTO 609, fits perfect in there, and as you can see, it'll start to take the shape of the knife. And then keeping it classy, I got the Lumen Top mini prints with the carbon fiber stainless steel. Another good flashlight, 500 lumens. I like the pocket clip on there, and the fact that it's got the tail clip switch. So just love me some nice leather products. Last leather product that I cannot recommend enough. If you don't own one yet, and if you need yourself a new wallet, you need to go check out Das Offenmeer. I mean, you're getting a custom-made wallet. This thing, I bought it it's been several months, maybe 8 or 9 months, maybe longer than that. You can see the patina. It was this cherry-looking color. Let's see, I don't know if it has any of the natural color, but holds everything that I need in it. Stitching is held up perfectly. Nothing is frayed. And one cool thing about this one, I like the thickness, and I can load this thing down, overload it to where I can barely put the flap in there. And then when I'm broke again and I don't have any cash in there, it goes back to normal. That's when you got a good leather product, when it doesn't stretch itself out and you can't ever put it back the same way. So like I said, those are just some of the gear items that I carried for months, years, and that I can recommend for the most part. Like I said, my favorite of the lights are this guy. This one, this is the Mech Army, and I'm sure this has become a quick favorite. The O-Light, just perfect for me. Bison leather, awesome leather from Battleground Leather. Check him out. He's doing some really cool things. Oh, and one more last thing. If you're a knife guy, you need to be owning some. It doesn't have to be Gorilla Glue, but get you some super glue, because you're gonna cut yourself. That's just part of the hobby. And as long as you can push that cut together, you can glue it together. And this stuff works just as good as stitches. I've glued together some massive cuts that I had to get my wife to hold together so I could glue it together. Definitely a must-have if you're a knife nut like me. All right, guys and girls, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. if you want to see a review on any of this stuff in particular, if I haven't already reviewed it, let me know. As far as the lights, I don't know. I don't really review lights. If y'all want to see them in more detail, I can do that. Talk about them a little bit more. But y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what y'all want and let me know what y'all think. Be looking for this coming up soon, and I got a bunch of reviews coming, lining up. I got some loaner knives and some knives sent to me for review. All right, guys and girls, if you're not already, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.